Hey everybody, it's Momo, and today we're going to be making a super cute card. At least I think it's super cute. I haven't seen it yet all done, but I've seen the little pieces put together and it's super adorable. So, anyways, I've actually gotten a few messages from my YouTube subscribers wondering if I only do videos or do I do other posts. And it might be just because some of you don't know that I have a blog, but I do have a blog. It's madebymomo.blogspot.com, and I post on there regularly. At least 3 or 4 times a week I try to post a project, even if it's not with a video. So if you guys want to see some of my other projects, or I post a bunch of stuff on there, links, and I do sometimes Ustream classes that I know that some of the YouTube subscribers miss out on. So you're more than welcome to jump over to my blog. I do challenges every other Tuesday. I'm skipping these 2 weeks just because I'm trying to get adjusted to something new that changed. So but I should be back to normal. I believe it's March 1st when we're going to be coming back. So for the Tuesday challenge. So jump over to my blog if you've never visited and become a follower, and you guys can be part of the challenges. I do posts frequently and I do a bunch of other stuff on there. So that's that. And I also have a Facebook page where I post little updates and things like that. And sometimes I ask questions on things that are coming up. So if you want to go ahead and do that, just search for me. It's Made by Momo. So that's it. I just wanted to kind of get that out there for the YouTube subscribers that don't really know that I have, you know, other places where I post stuff. So enough jibber jabber. Let's go ahead and get started with our card. I did create this card base on my Gypsy, and what I did is I just got a rectangle and then I welded a little tag shape on the side. What I'm going to do now is actually cut it down so that it fits into an A2 size envelope. And how we're going to do this is we're actually going to go ahead and get our little tag shape, and we're going to go to 8.5, which is about, we're going to put the little tip at 8.5. So I'm just going to get a little, there we go. It's actually over here, 8.5. So I'm going to make sure that it's kind of there. Okay. And then I'm just going to trim off the end here. So this is the little piece that's left over. And now I'm going to go ahead and actually score this down to 4.25. So we're going to put this here on our Martha Stewart scoreboard. We're going to go to 4.25, which is right here. And we're going to go ahead and score. And there we go. Okay, so what I went ahead and did was I cut out a piece of pattern paper that's 4.25 by 5.5, and I adhered it down to the entire inside of the card, and that way it can show through so you can actually see the design and it's not brown on brown. And the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and show you the cuts that we're using. This is not from a Cricut cartridge. I did cut it out on the Cricut, but I actually used the Make the Cut software. It's something new that I purchased, and I'm really in love with the software. You can there's a lot of possibilities to do with it. You can use all kinds of SVG files and images, and they're very inexpensive. Like, I have one which is where this little bird came from. It's a set of like 17 images, which include this birdhouse and also this little bird that I'm using, but it also has butterflies, a little umbrella, cupcakes, music notes, a bunch of other stuff, and it's only $5. So it's a really inexpensive way to get some extra cuts without buying an entire cartridge. So this is the images that we're going to use, but the first thing that I want to do is I'm going to tie some twine here on the side. And my twine, it comes from Scrappy Moms, which is also the company where I design for their clear stamps. So I'm just looking for one that I like. I kind of like that one, and I like the pink one. And what I'm going to do up here is I'm just going to tie a little bow. I was thinking of putting a button through it, which I think I am. I just want to find a nice coordinating button that goes good with the colors that we're already using. So I think I'm going to get this one just because it brings out that green in the little polka dot paper that I used. And we're just gonna go ahead and thread our twine through. So I did my little bow and I did my little button to match the polka dot paper. Now before I adhere down the little birdhouse and the bird, I'm going to use my the new Scrappy Mom stamps that have just come out. It's called Furry Friends. And I'm going to use one that says, "What a Tweetheart." And that's so perfect for the little bird. So I'm going to emboss it using gold embossing powder. So I'm just going to go ahead and get a little clear stamp. And my Versamark. And here's my gold embossing powder. This gold embossing powder is from Paper Tray Ink. And it works really, really well. So I'm going to go ahead and ink up my stamp. And we're going to go ahead and stamp right about, let me put the house down so I know. There we go. Okay. Now let's go ahead and get my little embossing buddy. And we'll put down our embossing powder. And we'll put this off to the side. I'll pick this up a little later. Now I'm just flicking off some of the excess, going like this with my finger. And the next thing I'm going to do is grab my heat gun. And I'm going to go ahead and heat it up. Let me see if I can do it on camera. I think I can. Okay, so once I've already got my What a Tweetheart already embossed, and the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm going to get a little bit of my Versamark on my finger, just like this. I just dunked it like this, and I'm just gonna do little dabs around the outside area. And then what I'm gonna do is actually dunk my finger into the embossing powder and then just kind of sprinkle it around the edges where I put my Versamark. Okay, and there we go. And all it does is create kind of like a glitter sprinkled effect on the outside border or wherever it is that you want to do this technique. And it looks really, really cute. So, that's that. You guys will see probably a little more clear once I do the photograph at the end. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and adhere our little birdhouse down. And I think I'm definitely going to put this onto pop dots. Right about there. And our finishing touch is just our little bird, which is going to go right about there. And I'm just going to actually put a little bit of glue on the back of him. I'll probably just put a little bit of ATG right here. And he's going to go right there. Okay, so there's our finished card. I hope you guys like it. And stay tuned for the next one. Bye. Mwah.